Guys, just got done watching the first part of the BCS countdown. Oregon is third, behind Florida and Alabama. Like I said, I wasn't surprised. He said coming in there was going to be some maybe anger, and I'm not angry. It's the 6th week. We have a game. We have lots of football left to be played. We have 7 games left if we go to the conference championship. It's a lot of football. Florida has no slouch. It's the SEC. Of course, if you go undefeated there, you're going to get respect. I mean, that's just how it rolls. You don't need to be a genius to know that the SEC is the best conference and that everybody thinks ESPN rides or not. That's just the facts. This is how it is. I'm not upset about it at all. I might sound upset, but that's just me being upset at fans who are going to go off on this on Twitter. And Twitter is going to be ablaze with it. Like, oh, again, with the double SEC crap. It happened last year. It's going to happen this year. Oregon's going to get screwed out of a national championship. Calm down, Oregon fans. Calm down. If we go undefeated, we're in. And, I mean, it sounds logical and reasonable, but really that's about it. Like, unless something crazy happens, like if just somebody comes out of nowhere, like Oklahoma goes undefeated and wins the rest of the way. Maybe they put us up there, but they've already lost a game, and they lost it to K-State, who's number 4. But I don't see K-State going undefeated. I see them tripping up against West Virginia next week. Then you look at Florida and Alabama. One of the two has to lose. They're eventually going to face each other if they go undefeated into the SEC championship game. So, and in fact, I would prefer that. Oregon fans, you prefer that. You want to be sitting at number 3 on championship week with Florida and Alabama facing each other. Because then you win, you're guaranteed a spot. Unless, like, some crazy stupid vote. Then that would piss me off. If one loses and they still say, well, they're still good enough to play each other again. They wouldn't do that. But, see, 2 games back-to-back like that, playing back-to-back times, wouldn't happen. So that's what you want. You want Florida and Alabama to go undefeated and face each other in the SEC championship game, and you sitting there at 3, undefeated, and beating the crap out of USC or ASU or whoever, and hopefully ASU, because I really don't want to face USC twice. So we'll have to see what goes on, but should be exciting. South Carolina and Florida got a big game this week. Game day is going to be there, and Alabama and Tennessee, that's going to be a big ball game. Alabama, you should be on upset alert because Tennessee is going to try and save its season. They are going to try and muster some respect, and you just got to be on upset alert. You just got to watch it. That's all there is. I'm not saying you're going to lose that ball game, but you certainly can. And South Carolina going on the road to Florida after a disappointing loss. Florida on a bye. I think Florida's going to go in there and win. I just think South Carolina's going to be a little bit reeling, even though they could have gotten the job done multiple times against LSU. Florida's going to be too prepared. That Driscoll kid keeps impressing me more and more each week. Then you look at K-State. They got West Virginia. West Virginia's going to be cheesed off after getting destroyed by Texas Tech. I don't think Kansas State has a chance. Even as bad as West Virginia's defense is with Colin Klein, I think Kansas State's defense is not great either. And West Virginia's going to want to beat somebody up after they got beat up. And then Notre Dame, you have BYU. That's an easy win for you. You're sitting at 5 in the polls, or in the rankings, I should say. You're on the outside looking in, Kirk Herbstreit said. You need people to drop. Even if you go undefeated, you don't get in over a undefeated conference, because I think that's one thing that was hurting Oregon a lot, was not having a conference championship. Now they do, and they get one last game to prove themselves, and you don't. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But that's it for me. Didn't want to come on here too long. I'm going to switch it over to baseball now that the rankings are out. I can just check Twitter and all this stuff for the aftermath of this, which is probably going to be a little bit crazy for Duck fans, but calm down. It's week 6. We're number 3. We have 7 games left. 7 hurdles to overcome before we even start talking who we're playing. Go Ducks.